by the major participants in the Coup. I have read the book by Colonel then Major Adewale Ademoyega, which was mentioned in Babangida's book as one of the 5 majors that were the leaders of that coup, Why We Struck. That was his own book. There was no way we would have felt better than coming from General Babangida, who was later military head of state and was an officer in the Nigerian army, though as a young officer. But having become head of state under military dispensation, it will be clear that he had access to classified information. So he was not just writing as a young military officer when the coup took place. He wrote from the point of deep knowledge from classified information in the military.
Thank you so much. I welcome you to Politics Today. I'm your brother, Great. We need to wake up. Whosoever believes in the sanctity of human life should wake up. It does not matter the ethnic group we belong to. As long as you believe that innocent blood must not be poured out, then you need to be proactive. When you review the state of the nation, the hunger, the hardship, the bad governance, the wickedness of those in Asorok, the corruption in the land, the political class are fully sold out to corruption. Not just that. As Okonjo-Iweala pointed out during the NBA conference, this evil political class had weaponized insecurity. Nigeria is in a very bad state. Anything that will ignite ethnic tension will be difficult to manage. That is the reason whosoever is in a position to do something should act fast and call Femi Fani Kayode to order. This man is carrying out a subtle campaign against the Igbo race that may lead to another round of Igbo massacre. It must be avoided. The time to act is now. You see, after the release of IBB book, in which he made revelations that many people are finding it difficult to accept. It's like, how come we were deceived all these years? Especially Northerners, who had believed for over 50 years that the January 1966 coup was an Igbo coup, and the aim of it was to wipe out Northern leaders. So many people who are 40 years, 30 years, even over 50, have lived with this criminal lie up to this time. Until IBB, a man you cannot claim he does not know what he's talking about. A man that has occupied the office of a head of state for so many years now came out to say that coup was not actually an Igbo coup. And IPP did not stop there. He gave another revelation not even known to some of us, because all these years we know that it was not an Igbo coup. But the agenda of the coup plotters was not made known to us. That the agenda of the coup plotters was to release Awolowo from prison and install him as Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This agenda of the coup plotters was not known to us. Many of us were not even aware that some key Igbo military officers were killed because they opposed the coup. Many of us do not even have this information. It's IBB that is bringing all these things to light. lo and behold, the political class within the Southwest, led by Tinubu and Co., this revelation did not go down well with them. It's not too good for them. You can now see why Femi Fani Kayode is on duty with another round of false campaign, false narrative, to incite the people that are hungry, to incite the people that are facing hardship, to incite the people that are bitter with Tinubu's government. And Femi Fani Kayode is telling them to ignore what IBB said, that 66 coup was actually an Igbo coup, that those who perpetrated it were 99% Igbo. That's what he's telling them. And the victims were 99% non-Igbo. That's why IBB said that is unmistakable ethnic coloration. Femi Fani Kayode is telling the North that do not mind those who are garbaging things. They have not even read the book and they have poor understanding of English language. That IBB never said that the coup was not an Igbo coup. IBB never said so. That it was clearly an Igbo coup. That is the message that is trending, being pushed by no other than Femi Fani Kayode. He's on duty. He's acting a script. Somebody somewhere or a group of people somewhere are drumming for Femi Fani Kayode. And the implication is that once again, people are being incited against the Igbo race. Once again, the Igbos are put at risk. Now, let's come home with the truth of the matter. If you understand coup plotting, even the wife of a soldier would not know that the husband is involved in plotting coup. This is top secret. It is something even soldiers in the barracks will not know, except those who are involved in it. And if you get the information and you don't want to participate in it, they will not waste time in eliminating you so that nobody will get to know. Because if the information about the coup plotting leak, if people get to know, those involved, they know the penalty is death. Death penalty. So they know. So it is not something anybody will toy with. And you already know. Coup plotters will not call a town hall meeting. Go home to their people. Gather the children, gather women, gather the youths, gather the elderly, and tell them, do you support that we'll go and plot coup? It's a criminal act born out of demonic bewitchment for any group of people to tag any particular coup with the name of an ethnic group. There is nothing called Igbo coup. There is nothing called Yoruba coup, or Fulani coup, or Hausa coup, or Efik coup. There is no such thing. Because no soldier goes home to tell his people, we are plotting coup. And no ethnic group can single-handedly plan a coup in a country like Nigeria with about 250 ethnic groups. They all know this truth, that there can never be anything called Igbo coup. Come to think about it, the mastermind, the key actors in the January 1966 coup were Yorubas. And the said coup was to serve Yoruba interests. That is why some people are not happy with IBB book. To serve Yoruba interests. How could Igbo officers plot a coup to install Awolowo as Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? What a fairy.
President General Ibrahim Babangida in his book, A Journey in Service, that the 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup as alleged. Babangida in his book revealed that the primary objective of the coup plotters was to release Chief Obafemi Awolowo from prison and install him as Prime Minister. He emphasized that the involvement of officers from different ethnic backgrounds, including non-Igbo officers such as Major Adewale Ademoyiga, Captain Ganiyu Adeleke, and Lieutenants Fola Oyewole and Olafimihon, further invalidates the claim that it was an Igbo-driven coup. Additionally, some senior Igbo officers were also victims of the coup, such as Lieutenant Colonel Arthur Chinyelu Unegbe, who was executed by fellow officer Major Chris Anufor. This further weakens the argument that the coup was designed to serve Igbo interests.
Can anybody believe that? Who and who are the said Igbo officers? Can you see why they put Igbos in a hazardous way? Like now, if you say Nyesom Wike is Igbo, if you ask Nyesom Wike, are you Igbo? Will Nyesom Wike say he's Igbo? Because he answers Igbo name. Is Amechi telling you that he is Igbo because he answers Igbo name? Go to River State. Umokoro, this. These are Igbo names. But ask them, would they tell you they are Igbo? Is Ikwere not Igbo name? Ask Ikwere people, are you Igbo? You see the number of people that will tell you they are not Igbo. But they bear Igbo name. Mwigwe, Madis, but they bear Igbo name. But you see a good number of people who are haters of Igbo. But if that person is involved in any activity and it backfires, enemies of the Igbo race will tell you because he bears Igbo name, that is Igbo. And innocent children who knows nothing, women who knows nothing, men, young men doing their business who knows nothing, their blood will flow because of what somebody did, possibly because he bears Igbo name. Because he bears Ifejina, because he bears Nzog. But ask that person, in his lifetime, are you Igbo? He may not answer yes. It's a criminal act, born out of the worst form of wickedness, to tag any coup against any ethnic group. It's unheard of. Let Femi Fani Kayode be arrested immediately. Immediately. To stop this subtle campaign going on. Telling the North to ignore IBB book. He was only charitable to the Igbos. He was only charitable to the Igbos. If he was charitable to the Igbos, why didn't you say he never said the coup was not an Igbo coup? IBB gave name of key Yoruba military officers behind that coup. IBB gave name of Igbo top generals who died because of that coup, killed by their fellow Igbo officers. And the agenda, release Awolowo, make him Prime Minister. Yet, I will not even tell you to say Yoruba coup. Because Yoruba has never gathered to take a decision and ask any soldier to go and plot coup. If coup is plotted, those soldiers involved, not minding their ethnic group, should be held responsible for their action. Nothing more, nothing less. Let the IG of police, the security agencies, DSS, the security services, let them move fast and stop what Fani Kayode is doing arrest him for questioning, find out how far the campaign has gone, and nip it at the bud. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. The Igbos will not sit back and watch another massacre for something they know not, for something was not, even if it had succeeded, it will not serve their interest. You can see the coup plotters were not plotting coup to install Nnamdi Azikiwe as Prime Minister. No. That was not the agenda. It's IBB now who holds the information as former head of state to classify the information made available to him. This is the man that is revealing this. And Femi Fani Kayode have been recruited to go and campaign and tell the North, ignore IBB. Hold on to what you already believe. It was an Igbo coup. What a tragedy. What a shame that Femi Fani Kayode will bring himself so low to this level. Present himself as a man that's not capable of sound reasoning, as a man that is likely under an influence. Whatever be the influence. Let the Yoruba elders call Femi Fani Kayode to order. Security agencies, move in fast. Be proactive. Do your work. Stop this thing now before it gets out of hand. The tension in the country caused by hardship and hunger. Let nothing be added to it. Let there be no seed of wickedness against an ethnic group. We don't need it at a time like this. Stop Femi Fani Kayode now. We need to share this video. We need to do it to save life. The life you save may be yours. Let nobody feel unconcerned. Remember what IDB said. He said, Gowon watched and did nothing as Igbo massacre was going on. Gowon watched. There is already a cold war against the Igbos since Tinubu took over power in 2023. Is it Tinubu now that will stop a massacre against the Igbo? He will not. There's nothing to prove that he will do that. So we need to be proactive. We need to speak up now so that there will not be destruction. We need to let the security agencies to ask them, challenge them to do their work. And let Femi Fani Kayode be arrested so that others will learn. And we need to magnify the truth. With what IBB had done, let us publicize it now. Let people now know that, look, the blood they poured out in the street all over the north of innocent children, Igbo children, of innocent Igbo women, of innocent elderly men of Igbo extraction, of innocent youth. There is nothing to justify it. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It's very shameful that such a thing happened. And over 50 years after, the nation did not learn any lesson. And people are growing up not capable of being presented as human beings, without humanity, they have lost their human nature. They have lost their humanity. That's why we have people like Femi Fani Kayode. What a tragedy. Let us be proactive. The life you save may be yours. Share this video. Let it get to every nook and corner. Nigerians abroad, wake up. Igbo, wherever you are, wake up. Do not feel unconcerned. We cannot allow shedding of innocent blood under any guise. People manipulate things. Innocent people going about their normal business will fall victim. Let us wake up and be proactive. Share this video. Subscribe to this channel. It is for the common good of all. God has given the word. Be part of the company of them that publish it. You will not miss your reward. Thank you so much for your time.